Hello, hello. Good morning to you. Wednesday morning, it's Hump Day. Samuel Clemens, who went by the pen name Mark Twain, gets the credit for saying, "The news about my death has been greatly exaggerated." You know what? There are a lot of exaggerations going on. There are. And the key is to be able to know what the difference is between truth, lies, and exaggerations. Sometimes we hear the news about a hurricane or a storm or the financial situation or politics or whatever it is, and sometimes that report is greatly exaggerated. It's greatly exaggerated. We all know the devil, the enemy of your soul, is a liar. He is. If he's speaking, he's lying. He not only lies, but in the midst of the lies, he also exaggerates. He also exaggerates. In the midst of the lies, he exaggerates. Now, is that possible? Yeah, I think it is. You can tell a real dry lie, or you can tell a real dramatic lie. Sometimes we're more apt to believe the dramatic lies than the dry lies. The devil exaggerates. Sometimes, even when you talk to yourself, and I know nobody out there talks to themselves, but sometimes even when you talk to yourself, you can get all stirred up. You can talk yourself into a frenzy. This morning at 2 o'clock, I looked at the clock. 2 o'clock this morning, I woke up, and immediately I had a thought of something negative, an issue, a problem, and I could have laid there till 4 or 5 or 6, worrying about that, stirred myself up about that thought, that issue, that problem. And you know what? We all got problems. Every one of us. Nobody's exempt from problems and issues, and nobody's exempt from life. If you're breathing, then you're not exempt from life, and along with life comes issues in life. And some things are just life. So this morning I could have tossed and turned and pondered it over and thought about it and tried to figure it out. But it was 2 in the morning, and I told myself, listen, there is nothing you can do about it. Nothing. So you might as well give it to God, roll over, and go back to sleep. And I did. Did I mention give it to God? Yes. So when we get overwhelmed, we get stressed out, we stir ourselves up, or when we listen to the lies and the exaggeration from the enemy or some other report, we just got to give it to God sometimes and put it in His hands, knowing that we've done all we can do. And the Bible says, when you've done all, just stand. Just stand. So there are times in your life, there will be things you work on, you try to figure out, but you get to the point where, okay, you know what? God, I'm giving it to you completely and totally. It's in your hands. And whatever you decide, whatever the outcome, it's in your hands, and I'm just going to trust you with it. And once you do that, then the stress level goes way down, because no longer is it just your problem, but you've brought God into the situation, and He is going to take care of it one way or another. And so if you leave it in His hands and take your hands off, then the stress level and the anxiety goes way down in your life. Today, I encourage you, don't let the negative reports, don't let the exaggeration, don't let the lies, don't let the thoughts that come into your mind overwhelm you. Instead, take all of that to the Lord in prayer. Take it to Him. After all, He is the peace speaker. He's the peace speaker. And there's no peace like having Jesus in control. There's no peace like knowing that He's sitting in the driver's seat. There's no peace like trusting completely in Jesus. God bless you. Appreciate you watching Coffee with a Pastor. Hope you have a grand Wednesday.